Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Anna, hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. After months of swirling speculation, The Bachelor's Grant Ellis has finally gone public with his new relationship, and fans are stunned. Not just because he's moved on quickly after his dramatic finale, but because his new girlfriend is someone completely outside of Bachelor Nation. No influencers, no ex-contestants, just a low-key, beautiful mystery woman who's suddenly at the center of everyone's attention. It all started when paparazzi caught Grant walking hand-in-hand through downtown Los Angeles with a brunette woman wearing an oversized beige blazer, skinny jeans, and sunglasses. The chemistry was undeniable. At first, people assumed it might be a friend, but a second sighting confirmed it wasn't a one-off. Then came the bombshell. Grant posted her on his Instagram story. No tag, no caption, just a blurry photo of the two of them having brunch, with her leaning into him and smiling. Within minutes, fan accounts started zooming in, cross-referencing, and investigating. Bachelor Reddit went into full detective mode. Some thought it might be a model. Others guessed a producer. But a few hours later, TMZ confirmed the woman's identity. Her name is Alyssa Moreno, a 27-year-old marketing consultant based in San Diego. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Alyssa has zero ties to the entertainment industry. No acting credits. No brand deals. Her Instagram is private. And yet, Grant seems all in. Sources close to Grant say that he met Alyssa through a mutual friend at a charity fundraiser back in May, about 2 months after the Bachelor finale aired. Reportedly, Grant was burned out from all the attention, the tabloids, and the constant fan expectations after the explosive breakup with runner-up Julia Monroe. If you remember, Julia accused him of leading her on just for the show and said she was blindsided by his final rose to Lindsay. Then, less than 6 weeks after the finale aired, Grant and Lindsay announced they had split, citing different visions for the future. It didn't take long for the media to spin that as another Bachelor train wreck, and Grant disappeared from public view for a while. He canceled his podcast tour, turned down interviews, and even skipped the Bachelor in Paradise reunion episode. Now it's becoming clear why he was quietly rebuilding his life and starting a private romance with Alyssa away from the cameras. Friends say Alyssa is grounded, ambitious, and not remotely interested in fame. Reportedly, she had no idea who Grant was when they first met, and when she found out, she told him she had never watched The Bachelor. That honesty, insiders say, was part of what drew Grant in. He's reportedly told friends that she's the first person in a long time who doesn't want anything from me. This has only fueled fan reactions further. Twitter and TikTok are flooded with takes, with some users calling Alyssa the real winner of The Bachelor and praising Grant for stepping outside the reality TV bubble. Others, however, are skeptical, accusing Grant of using the mystery to stay relevant, or even accusing him of staging the relationship. Still, there's been no indication this is a PR stunt. If anything, Grant has been doing the opposite of chasing clout. Meanwhile, Julia Monroe has remained silent. No cryptic posts. No passive-aggressive likes. Lindsay, however, did post a TikTok just hours after the couple was spotted, mouthing the words to Taylor Swift's "Better Than Revenge." Whether it was a coincidence or not, fans are dissecting it frame by frame. As for Grant, he's continuing to keep things low-key. Sources say he's already introduced Alyssa to his inner circle, including his older sister and a few of his closest friends from college. One insider shared that they're taking things slow, but he's never seemed this calm or clear-headed about a relationship before. Bachelor Nation is no stranger to dramatic rebounds, public heartbreaks, and messy love triangles. But this feels different. If Grant really has found happiness outside the spotlight, this could mark a major turning point, not just for him, but for the way future Bachelor leads handle fame and love. Whether the relationship lasts or not, one thing is certain. Alyssa Moreno just became the most talked about non-contestant in Bachelor history, and fans will be watching closely for the next move. From a soft launch to a red carpet debut, or maybe if things continue to heat up, a surprise engagement that happens entirely off camera. Only time will tell. But for now, Grant Ellis seems happy. And after everything he's been through in the public eye, that might be the biggest plot twist of all. Grant Ellis is the next lead for ABC's The Bachelor, and the announcement came as a surprise. Jen Tran eliminated Ellis during episode 6 of The Bachelorette. As soon as the August 12th episode finished airing, media outlets such as People revealed that ABC picked Ellis as the season 29 Bachelor lead. The announcement came earlier than usual, and ABC executive Robert Mills shared the reason for that on social media. Minutes after the announcement of Ellis as the Bachelor, Mills shared an additional tidbit via social media. "We are announcing Grant so quickly so people can still apply to be on his season," he tweeted on X, formerly Twitter. Mills continued, "If you think Gant is potentially the man of your dreams or you know someone who is apply ASAP." As IMDb notes, Mills is a senior vice president with ABC Entertainment. In his role, Mills oversees alternative shows, late-night programming, and network specials. During his August 13th Daily Roundup podcast, blogger and podcaster Reality Steve shared tidbits on the timing of the announcement. Reality Steve noted that Ellis starts filming The Bachelor in a month. Each season of The Bachelor typically begins filming in mid-September. Casting for the next Bachelor season is well underway, but it's not finalized yet. That means that there is still time for ladies specifically interested in Ellis to apply and be cast before filming begins. The Bachelor fans had plenty to say about ABC's pick after the reveal. Please send him a group of girls that were picked for him and not just their potential to start drama," pleaded one fan in response to Mills' tweet. Another show fan tweeted, "Excellent choice, the only choice this season in my opinion. Thank you." Someone else's reply to Mills read, "I have applied and I'm ready. Put me in, coach." In the Bachelor subreddit, one show fan noted, "This def tracks because this cast, who was put together with either a different lead or no particular lead in mind, ended up being one of the worst groups in a long time. For the first time, I would encourage my single girlfriends to apply. They're WOC," another Redditor suggested. WOC refers to women of color. Good. Hopefully they can choose a diverse cast of women who are serious about the lead. They have a few weeks, so I'm expecting a lot of women of color, someone else noted. I like this. Hopefully he gets a cast who are all really into him. I think it's so weird this show just casts randos and expects it to work, shared a separate Redditor. Fans of The Bachelor will be eager to see how ABC promotes Ellis and his upcoming season. Simply having media outlets release the news after the Bachelorette episode aired was an unusual move. Usually, the announcement of a lead for The Bachelor or The Bachelorette comes with a fair amount of fanfare outside of social media. Will Ellis appear on Good Morning America or Jimmy Kimmel Live to provide extra hype? Fans may be able to expect some additional time given to Ellis and his journey when The Men Tells All special airs ahead of Tran's Bachelorette finale. The Bachelor's Grant Ellis is speaking out following the end of his engagement to Juliana Pasquarosa. The former Bachelor, who popped the question to Pasquarosa during the season 29 finale of the ABC dating show, took to Instagram on Monday to share his thoughts 3 days after he and his former fiancée announced their split. "I think the most important thing above all is to remain true to yourself," Ellis, 31, wrote alongside a photo of himself at NBC Studios. "Even if things don't work out the way you originally planned, God always has a plan. The internet is a funny place of different people's opinions, and that's okay. Everyone is entitled to that. But regardless of the rumors or what people may think or the pressure that come with being seen, the main thing for me is to be the reason somebody believes in good," he continued. "Life has a funny way of shaping character, and to grow from experiences is a personal choice. And for me, I'm always going to choose growth." Ellis and Pasquarosa announced on Friday that they had decided to end their engagement just 3 months after their engagement aired on TV. "Juliana and I have decided to end our relationship," Ellis wrote on his Instagram story at the time. "We both gave this our best and poured a lot of love into each other, but after a lot of deep conversations, we've come to the understanding that we're simply not the right fit long term. What we had was meaningful," he continued. "The connection we built on the show was real, and so was the effort we made to continue once the camera stopped rolling." Pasquarosa shared a similar message that same day, writing that while she and Ellis would continue to cheer each other on, it would be from different places. "It's a gift to find someone who sees the world in a way that resonates with you, while also encouraging you to grow. I've been grateful to share that experience with Grant," she wrote on her Instagram story Friday. "Marriage is a commitment, and it's one we both still believe in deeply. After a lot of honest conversations and reflection, We've come to the decision that this chapter of our lives is meant to continue on separate paths, she continued. We shared something meaningful, navigating a unique journey side by side, and learning, growing, and showing up for each other the best we knew how. While this isn't the ending we once imagined, it's one filled with mutual respect, care, and hope for what's ahead. We're wrapping up here for today, but the excitement of trending gossip doesn't stop here. We'll be back with new surprises very soon. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe.